Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a demonstration on how to install the Irem M62 arcade core to the Turbo Chameleon. I'm going to start off using a Turbo Chameleon version 1 in standalone mode. The aim of this is to do it as simple as possible. Let's start off by powering up the Turbo Chameleon and see what slots we have available or which one we're going to repurpose. Just a quick note, I'm using a powered USB hub here for both the power and the USB connection. I don't recommend you try getting power directly from the computer. Use either a powered hub or a separate power supply. Great, I'm going to repurpose core slot M by ZX Spectrum.
All right, we need to do some downloads. I'll put some links down in the description, but here you go really quick. Head over to Icomp's Wiki page and go down to USB Tools and click on it. We need Chaco, so go ahead and click on Chaco. Right click and download for Windows. Save link as. If you get a warning, go ahead and click keep, it's fine. Next, head over to the Cores for Chameleon page. Determine whether you have version 1 or version 2 and download the one for your Turbo Chameleon. Next, we need MRA Tools C, so go ahead and click on this link to GitHub. Again, we have Windows, so click on Windows, click on MRA.exe, and then over here on the right-hand side, download raw file. Next, we need some ROMs, so you need to find source for ROMs. It's up to you to check the legality of abandonware in your country. That's beyond the scope of this video. Google is probably your friend here. I've had luck with WoW ROMs. My virus checker complains, probably not a big deal, but just be careful. If you have a virus checker, just keep it enabled. Go ahead and download your ROM. And there you go. Let's go ahead and extract these. Your extraction method should be a little different. Hopefully you're familiar with zip files and how to extract. And the core. The Lode Runner archive you do not need to extract. Let's go ahead and prepare the ROM before we actually flash the core. Go into that Irem folder, and there's a subfolder here. You want to go into this Meta folder, and since we're doing the Lode Runner 1, you want to copy this loderunner.mra. Let's go ahead and put it in the root downloads folder. To make things really simple, let's go ahead and rename this to L. You'll see why in a second. You need a command prompt, so go ahead and open CMD. You should be able to just CD over to downloads. And we do a dir. Now what you want to do is you want to MRA dash capital A L dot MRA. Now if you look over here, you have a loderunner.arc and a ldrun.rom. That's your ROM. Let's power on the Turbo Chameleon and come back to the PC in a second.
Get your Turbo Chameleon ready for flashing. Take the SD card out, plug her in, and hook up the USB to PC.
Go into your Chameleon Tools folder and double click Chaco. Now you need to switch to the slot you selected. I selected M. And we went to flash.rbf/rom. Navigate to where you download. And here's what we want to flash. Select it and open. All right, let's go make sure it took.
Yeah, looky there, it took.
It's probably good if you read the whole README text, but just really quick, let me explain something. If you try to launch the core with no ROMs, it's just going to look like it fails. It's going to be a black screen. You won't be getting an on-screen display or anything. Basically, if it does not find a file named Irem M62.arc, it'll try to fall back on loderunner.arc. And that's what we're going to do right here. We're not going to have anything named this, so it's going to fall back to that Lode Runner. Once Lode Runner runs, you can get an on-screen display and choose another one. With that out of the way, you need to transfer some files to an SD card. Go ahead and insert it now. I'm using a brand new one for this. Go ahead and copy ldrun.rom and loadrunner.arc. Go ahead and inject and go back to the Turbo Chameleon.
Let's see if we have Lode Runner. Nice. And there you have your controls, your on-screen display with different settings. After you convert more ROMs and you put them on that SD card, you can load them in here if you have them. We only have Lode Runner right now, but any one you put in there, it'll see the ARC file. But what if you want another default game? Let's show you how to do that.
All right, we want another game and we're going to make this one default instead of Lode Runner. Do the same thing as before. Get the Kung Fu MRA. And for ease, just rename it. MRA dash capital A K dot MRA. And there you go. We don't need this file anymore. Make a copy of this Kung Fu Master ARC file. We want to rename it to Irem M62.arc. Now copy these three files over to your SD card. And head back over to the Turbo Chameleon. Kung Fu Master should default now.
Let's find out. And there you go. Kung Fu Master is default. I'm going to hook up my 64. We are good to go.
If you use and enjoy additional cores on your Turbo Chameleon, please head over to Patreon and show Alistair some love. Either become a member or give him a one-time donation. I am not affiliated, I am just a patron myself. And again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.